Hey legends, Scotty Brizzle here reporting. So I'm just on my way to go and interview my good friend Eli, who lives over South Lismore and was severely impacted by the floods. Now, as I'm on my way to go do this interview, there has been a minor flood warning put in place here for the Wilsons River. Man, go figure. Anyway, let's go have a chat to Eli. It's not like you can't tell which is Eli's house. What a legend. Just got to find an entrance. There's Eli. All right, we got to do the side door. Hey, brother. MTV Cribs, right?
Yeah, man, apocalypse style. I was gonna put that trash in the bin that I threw out the window.
This is your place.
Pride and joy, built in 1945. Things are brick, got raised in the 60s. Sorry about the dogs, we'll let them out in a minute. They're just a bit wary of newcomers.
Got the guard dogs for any media that come.
Great security system. This is my only PowerPoint. I don't know how many power boards you can run, but I'm pushing the limits. But it's still got solar, hot water, and power, which is pretty incredible.
The little things.
Yeah, man, hot showers, brilliant. Hey guys, my name's Eli, I'm 29 years old. I was born in Lismore. This is me home, and this is what happened. So, floor to ceiling, materials alone in this property are worth like $500,000 if you take it all apart. But I don't wanna, because this is me home. This is the bedroom. Had to take out a few walls because the house is starting to buckle.
So what, that's straight to the next room?
Straight to the next room. We had to release pressure because the house wasn't drying out fast enough. 5 carpenters would do it 5 different ways, I get it. But like, did you have to do the big, massive vertical cuts down there? They can be patched, but that wood, man. And you didn't even save it. Silver lining, man, I'm an artist, so these can all be nice, beautiful feature walls.
Is that a heater set up right here?
Yeah, that's quite useless. The dogs would keep each other warm. Could be worse. I bolted all these doors into there because none of them closed properly. I've reattached all my hardwood doors. Most of them got ripped off. This is the only one still on its hinges somehow.
Have you had many looters or anyone trying to break in?
Had a lot of that. Usually on a weekly basis, someone's trying to get into my shed. But yeah, my dog Gaia charged down there and fucked his day. Mate, we've already lost everything. Like, I'm freezing, I'm tired.
You know, you're padlocking the doors and whatnot, and I see this bow and arrow set up in the corner. So the perks of a flood damaged house.
Really straying to the left. Gotta fix that.
I'm not very confident about this.
Oh my god, I got a new wall, bro.
Alright, so these are a few little knickknacks and stuff that I found in the gutter across the street. Especially this one. This one's very special because this is the first bottle of champagne that my mother bought when I bought this house. And I still got it. Found it across the street, intact.
I hear you've got a wall missing.
I do have a wall missing. Would you like to see said wall?
Yes, please.
Alright, let's do it. Alrighty, so along with missing walls, my couch went through that window frame. So
2 walls ripped
that
out.
one and that one. Took out both walls, but happy accident. I've always wanted a deck here.
Just want to add, like, this is a little dangerous. You've been living like this for what, 3 months now?
Yep.
And it's a bit of a drop down there.
Yeah, I'd probably get pretty injured, but I'd get back up again.
And so your property backs on.
It's Leicester Creek.
That's Leicester Creek.
Comes down from Ninden and Channing, goes all the way into the Wilson.
And how do you feel that we're in a minor flood warning watch right now?
Throwing up a lot this morning from stress and anxiety of, what do I do? Are we doing this again? It's really weird geographically. It comes in the front before it comes in the back, even though the river is right there. The second flood came over hip height under the house, ankle deep in the shed, even though the river's right there.
So this is the spot where you were able to get onto the roof to seek refuge, to get away from the floodwaters, right?
It was about here at this point. I threw a table through the window. The current was so strong the table came back to me. We had sliding window there, big center panel. Had to go. Got a shitload of glass and stuff in my eyes and hands, throwing the table. Rushed back to get the bags onto this awning. So there was a wall here and a window. I stepped on the wall, grabbed the roof, climbed on, put our bags there, came back, got both dogs and Kasha. You'll see how big Bam and Gaia are in a minute. I'm lifting 35 kilos worth of dog in the rain onto this awning. Second dog, they stayed, then Kasha and then myself. We got on the roof, we cried, and the wall broke 5 minutes later. I don't know what hit it. All this part of the house is an extension, so it's not the hardwood side of the house, so shit walls. Anyway, we're up on there for 5 hours in the pouring rain. Kasha and the dogs huddled in the corner. I went to the very top side of the roof. Boats couldn't see us on the backside kind of thing. And it was insane up there. I saw a man on power lines die down there. I saw Frank Van shipping containers give way and take out the garden centre. 30 centimetres closer, it would have taken out the entire building with the owners of the garden centre in it. Main point, bolt down your shipping containers, please. And with these shipping containers and stuff, like, we don't know what's coming downstream. And when I saw the shipping containers give way, we said our goodbyes. Like, because at any second, the whole house could have just fallen over. And I was watching shit get destroyed. So this is Gaia. Gaia loves to play rope, which is full of energy. And this is Bam. He also loves to play rope. I lifted both these guys one-handed onto that awning. Yeah, that's what you do, man, when you're about to fucking die. You get really strong. This is stress spray. That didn't do shit. And the response from the emergency services, the SES did great. Even though our boat crashed 4 times after we got off the roof, they still managed to get us. The ADF, I have a different opinion about that, but I think you know what it is. This is my next door neighbour's house, Mark, and his family. You can see inside there. This house has actually moved off its foundation. It's going to cost them 40 grand to re-stump the whole thing, and that's just 40 grand, not even including fixing inside. You're probably looking at upwards of 300 grand to get that house livable again, but that's what you do. Let's go check for the snakes in here. There might be a brown snake.
Wow.
As you can see, there's the boatyard next to me. One of those boats went through my fence out the back there, and I don't know who fixes that.
Is this quite bittersweet, having this at the back of your property as a constant reminder, but also like a bit of a zen zone?
It is anxiety inducing, but when I was buying the house almost 3 years ago, I'd do the house tour. I'd spend about 5-10 minutes in the house, and then I'd come and stand right here. Look at that. It's incredible. There's no houses, there's nobody. Yeah, man, got it just before the housing market went bananas. It doubled in price in the almost 3 years, so I don't know, now it's worth like $5. You got $5.
So I've seen there's been a number of people trying to use your address to claim financial support. What's the go there?
With all the media attention that has been brought onto this house, just the way it looks and stuff like that. Unfortunately, Channel 9 had a piece of paper. It was framed. It's officially yours. South Lismore 2480. They put that picture on the broadcast. I started applying for grants, and people had already applied for the grants for the house already. So I had to go dispute it, I had to go prove I was in person, the scammers and all that, like they're claiming the $3,000 for the Centrelink and all that. And the last thing I need is to take a couple of hours out of my day to prove I'm a real freaking person. Man, this is my hometown. I was born here. I grew up here. South and North Lismore, freaking Union Street, Ostrom Street, Casino Street, Engine Street, Phyllis Street. So that's Phyllis Street, 1993, 1994, and that's me sitting on a tree. There's me and my mum and my stepfather Andrew. That's I think on Casino Street. So this is me on Bailey Street, going to school over in North Lismore. The house that was there is no longer there. It literally just got swept away into the river behind me there. And there's just some family in a tent living on that property at the moment. Ostrom Street in probably 99, maybe 2000, but that's the duck pond out the back. I've been doing this since I was born.
You're very well versed with the floods.
Yeah, I may consider myself an expert at this point. If this disaster's taught me anything, it's just, I don't need anything. We went a lot without on a sole parent pension when I was growing up. I always wanted to make sure I was never went without again, so I bought the house, I bought the nice furniture, but yeah, this disaster, man, it's just like, all right, what I'm wearing, my dogs, it's taught me, it's almost given me freedom. Like, it's gonna come under the house again, for sure, but I can't take another one inside the house, and I think that's the fear that everyone's kind of facing at the moment, of just like, okay, let's rebuild, let's make it nice, let's get some nice things again. Bam, in another 2 years, could be another 5 years, could be 100 years.
What's your thoughts on the idea of moving the CBD or staying where we are and waterproofing the CBD? What do you think about all that?
I think fix the rivers. Put more pumps in, you mitigate the floodwaters elsewhere safely, sustainably, where it affects no nature, no one else. We don't want to uproot this entire house. We can fix Leicester Creek, we can fix the Wilson. They've done it before, we can do it. We just need someone smarter than me to do it, and funding. If you want to move, if you want to relocate, if you want to buy back, go for it. 100% support you, man. I don't know what you've been through. Me personally, and my next door neighbors, and my next door neighbors, and those guys on this side, we don't want to go anywhere. All right, you see that downpipe and the gutter? The shed gutter.
Right here.
That gutter right there.
How many meters do you reckon that is?
Taller than me. These freak catastrophic natural disaster one-offs happening worldwide are not one-offs anymore. We have the power, we have the money, we have the resources, we have the capacity to change this world tomorrow. Yeah, man, it's hard because you got to relive the trauma every day, but I think it's important. We will save Lismore, but it's fucking terrifying. We're on the back roof. We managed to get up here with the dogs. If you could just tell the SES or police that we're on the back side of the roof
Not indoors anymore.
and to please send help because it's getting pretty fucking real.